Hey guys, on Zoom, we have Cade Ballard here. If you guys want to start, Ken and Joe.
Okay. Good afternoon, Cade. Joe Iacono with Go Black Knights. Can you guys hear me?
Joe, we can't hear you.
I think it's muted.
Hang on 1 second. Try again, Joe.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we're good.
Okay. Thanks. Good afternoon, Cade. Joe Iacono with GoBlackKnights.com. How you doing this afternoon?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good. How'd the scrimmage go for you? Did you take a lot of snaps today, or did they kind of hold you out?
No, I think we split reps pretty evenly today, and went out there, and I thought it went well. There's a lot of stuff we're gonna have to go back and correct, I think, but I think for the most part, everybody played pretty tough and played fast, and did a lot of good things. But like I said, we're gonna have to go back and clean some stuff up.
Sure. Always more stuff to clean up. You're known for your passing ability and your ability to connect with the receivers and everything. Could you talk a little bit about what Joshlingenfelter adds to the passing game and his ability to go catch balls at tight end? Heard some really good things about him.
Sure. Yeah, he's done a great job. He's a big target. Anytime, you have that big kind of traditional tight end that can go out and get involved in a pass game, that's huge. It's just a bigger target and easier to kind of, it's easier to throw it to a big guy when you can kind of put it on his body, and it's just easier to get it to him when they're big like that. He's done a great job. He's big, strong, and he can run, and he can do a lot of really good things.
Great. And my follow-up and final question is, you and Tyre each have your own strengths, obviously, and things you do really well that you bring to the table. And I know you both were working on kind of your capability to run the entire playbook and the entire offense. For you specifically, how would you say that process is coming along? I know we talked, I think, in spring camp a little bit about, your ability to make the right reads and kind of run the entire playbook for the triple option. How would you say that's coming along so far?
Yeah, I think we've done a really good job. I think this summer of really preparing for camp. And then when camp got here, I think we were, I think I said it before, we were, farther ahead than I think I remember. And that's not to say we don't have missed assignments, because we do. But, I think we've done a really good job, everybody in the quarterback room, and really diving into the playbook and really understanding why we call certain plays and why we get in certain formations and all that good stuff, and really just getting on the same page with everybody. And I think we've done a really good job. Everybody's attacked it. And I think we've come a long way in the last few weeks, but, we've got a long way to go.
Thanks, Cade.
Thank you.
Hey, Cade, Ken McMillan from the Times-Herald-Record.
How you doing?
Good, Cade. Just give me your assessment of your performance today.
I think I did some good things for sure. We made some big plays, and there was some stuff fundamentally that I'm going to have to get corrected that I know I didn't do perfectly. And, that's what we're trying to do is be as perfect as we can. You probably can't achieve it, but I know I got some stuff that I've got to clean up fundamentally. And just go attack that. But, I think everybody played pretty well. And I think, I did my job today.
So it's small stuff. It's fundamental stuff, right?
From what I remember today, I go back and watch the film and really dive into it. But from what I remember, just in the scrimmage, I think most of it was fundamental. Yes.
How are you a better quarterback than you were a year ago, 2 years ago?
Yeah. Just I understand the offense better. I think I'm faster than I was a year ago. I mean, I each year physically, I had a pretty big injury coming in when I was a freshman, had surgery, and just trying to build back to where I needed to be physically. I think I've done that really well, and Coach Hughes and that whole strength staff has done a great job to help me. But I think I'm just physically better. I'm better. I feel better under center and what we're trying to do with the offense. And I think that's where I've improved the most, is just the under center game and really just trying to understand, like I said earlier, understand the offense and really grow in the offense.
I think you understand completely that the quarterback position is physically demanding here at West Point. Has your physical improvements aided you? Do you feel like that'll make you more durable and less injury prone?
I think I've always been, even in high school, I was, I'm kind of a shorter guy and, love the weight room, and always been a little thicker and just, stronger for, my size. But, I've seen, like you said, it's physically demanding here, and you've got to be in your best physical shape to be able to perform. And I think it definitely helps. The weight room helps. That's one of the most important things we do here. And, I think it's helped. And, like I said, just working on getting faster and just being able to, go through a long season is a process.
Mhm. Joe asked you about Lingenfelter. Can you drop some names on, who did you like seeing today, whether it be backfield, offensive line, et cetera? Who did well for you guys?
I think the guys up front really had a good day from what I remember. Like I said, I haven't gone back and watched it, but I think they got really good movement up front, and the scouts on the other side did a good job. I thought they played hard, and we've all been through that process. I think those guys attacked it and gave us a good look, and we did a lot of our fundamental stuff today. That's what we wanted to work, and I thought we did a really good job. I thought those guys up front did really well. I thought they created a lot of really good movement, and we ran the ball pretty well today.
2 weeks to go. How is Army at this stage, halfway through?
I think Coach Munkin said it best today after the scrimmage. We're closer, but we're not close. We've got a long way to go, and we've got 2 weeks to really attack it and get better. And I think that's the best way to put it. We've gotten closer each and every day, but we still got a long way to go, and we need to come out and attack it next week and get better.
Have you had any favorite moments here in camp?
There's a lot of culture stuff that is awesome here in this program. There's not one. I thought camp was awesome. Like, I love camp. That's just football, and there's not a lot of times here that you just get football. And I thought camp was a highlight for me. It's just, being around the brotherhood and being here and, building the brotherhood, and you're all together for, 10 or 11 days, and it's just football. And I really enjoyed that. And, we got closer in camp, and I just think that was been the highlight of my summer.
In case we don't talk to you in the coming 2 weeks here, how optimistic are you for Army this season?
It's the same every year. We win the same way every year, and it's back here on our goal board. Do your job and follow the plan. We have to come out and play fundamentally sound and not turn the ball over. And if we do those things, we're going to be in a lot of football games, and you can go back and look the last 4 years since I've been here. The amount of one possession games that we've either won or lost has ultimately decided how our season went. And I think that's the most important part, is just, we've got to play our game. We win one way here at Army, and it's being tough and fundamentally sound and doing all the little things right. And if we do those things, I think we can be in a lot of football games this year.
How eager are you for this opener in 2 weeks?
Repeat the question, please. Sorry.
How eager are you for this opener?
I think our team is very eager. I'm excited too. I think everybody's excited. And, you do put on this work in an off season, and you get to this moment in the year and you're 2 weeks away. It's hard. It's easy to get, to just start thinking about the game, but we've got a long way to go and a lot, several more practices to get better. And I think, I'm excited. Everybody's excited, but you got to worry about today and where your feet are. And that's what we're going to try to do.
Thanks, Cade.
Thank you.
Okay, how are you?
You doing?
I know we know Army's offense is a run-first offense, right? I just wanted to get your take on how the passing game has kind of gone this preseason, and where you think the passing game's at, because it seems like in scrimmages, when you guys throw the ball, you're having some success. So.
Yeah, I think it's, since I've followed Army football, it's, we're going to run the football, and that's our offense, and that's how we win. We have to establish a run game, and everybody in college football has to establish a run the game to have a chance to win a game. But I think, we've evolved since I've been here, not just this year, but, it's when you take shots, and they, since I've followed, like I said, when you take a shot, you have to, usually somebody's going to there's going to be an opportunity to make a play, and you just got to make the play. Like, they're going to be run support, and a lot of people are going to be, keying on the run, like you said, because we run the ball a lot, and, you got to make them pay when you have those opportunities. I think we've done a good job of hitting those plays when they're called. And, Coach Davis and Coach Worley up there, just dialing it up and having good play calls, and us executing the play calls. And you just got to hit them when they're there. And I think that's just, that's our pass game and how we have to execute.
More reps, did practice that help that, or is it just having that playmaking genes in you, so to speak, that, when it's time, you got to let it go?
I think it's both for everybody. We've repped a lot of stuff in practice and it's been good, but we haven't really changed the way we've practiced. It's just being very precise when you practice, and when that stuff comes about and we have routes on air period or whatever it may be, just being very precise and being able to be able to complete them and do it the right way and try to be perfect. That bleeds into scrimmages and games, and I think that's shown up a little bit. We got to get better at it, but I think we've done a good job.
And Cade, Ken Kreitzer, Cam Vets Media. You've had tremendous success when you've started games, both high school and at West Point. How is it for you when you come in off the bench, special situation after an injury, whatever it is? How is it for you to be prepared for that moment?
You've always got to be prepared. I think that's part of our culture here is the next man up. Like, a couple of years ago when all, COVID and injuries and all that stuff was going on, it's a crazy year. Everybody's just got to be ready. And thank goodness I'd taken the time to be ready enough. They didn't put a lot on my plate, and that's, that thank goodness they didn't, because it may have turned out a little different, but they did a great job of just giving me a select plays I needed to execute. And like I said, 2 years ago, that team just kind of embraced that situation and played really well around me. I didn't really have to do anything crazy, just execute the offense and get the ball to the right guys. And that's just a testament to the coaching staff of just kind of dumbing it down for me back in those situations. But like going back to your original question, you got to always be ready. And, when your number's called, whoever it may be, you got to be ready to play and perform.
2 weeks from tonight, you'll be in Myrtle Beach to play Coastal Carolina, very good team. What are some of the challenges that defense presents?
They're very well coached, got a lot of really good players. They're the thing that's when you watch them on film that really stands out is just how well coached they are. They play very hard, and it's going to be a great challenge for us. And they've got really good defense and some big bodies in there. They're going to be flying around, and we're just gonna have to go down and do our best and execute.
You're a coach's son, so you know the fine points. What is it that you see in a team that makes them well coached?
You can see discipline on the field with, steps, fundamentals. I think a lot of people, when they watch us play, they see a well-coached football team because we try to do all the little things right. We don't always succeed, but I think when you turn on film and you see, fundamentals that are taught and are intentional, and guys being intentional on the field in games, I think that's a big telling point is, just when you watch and guys have been taught to do something a certain way and they're not just kind of freelancing. I think that's a big telltale sign.
Thanks, Cade.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, one more. You talked about like watching them on film and how they play fast and they play with a lot of energy. That's basically Army's brand of football too, right? So when you have two teams meet on the field for a first game of the season, I guess you can't envision what that's going to be like. But when you watch them on tape, do you see some similarities of what you're seeing in practice when ones and ones go on with the energy wise?
Absolutely. Comes with a well-coached football team is a good culture and enthusiasm and wanting to play really hard. And you can, you see that when we play and we see that when they play. And, like I said, it's just when you turn the film on and watch them, they're well-coached. They play very hard. They hadn't been so successful for no reason for the last few years. They've done a great job down there, and we just look forward to going down there and playing them. Good.
I think we're all set.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thanks, Cade.
Thank you.